Okay, sorry for the delay. So, good evening, everyone. A warm welcome to you all on behalf of GDG Jalandhar. Thank you for joining us at TechDrill. Hope you are all safe. And my name is Rijraj, and I'm Google Developer Expert for Web Technology and Firebase. And also, I'm leading this GDG Jalandhar community. And also, I'm running a YouTube channel named is Tech Ferment. And this pandemic has deeply affected to every communities. So at GDG Jalandhar, we have started this initiative named is TechDrill to help our community members to continue their learning from anywhere. So this initiative aims to provide 7 days training session on various technologies like Android, ML, Google Cloud Platform, Flutter, or there are a lot of things from basic level to advanced level to hone the skills. So, and you can check out more information about TechDrill at our website, techdrill.gdgjalandhar.com. To know more about the updates and announcement about our communities, our latest upcoming initiative, so you can join the community GDG Jalandhar by copying this link gdg.community.dev/GDG Jalandhar. Before going to start the sessions or training, so we have some code of conduct for this particular training. So be niceful, respectful, constructive, and interactive in the live chat. Do not post anything if there are any adult content or offensive statement. Do not advertise your
Thank you, Varsha. Um, okay, let me share the screen. So yeah, thank you, Varsha, for this for taking this initiative and inviting me for the third week of cybersecurity. So hello everyone, I'm Shivani, and I'll be your instructor or mentor for this week of cybersecurity tech drill. And this week will be at an advanced level, so don't worry about the content. I have curated the content according to the beginner's approach. So before starting the session, let me introduce myself. So yeah, I'm Shivani. I'm a cybersecurity researcher, bug hunter, and a web developer. I've been with GD Jalandhar for almost a year now, and I've given various tech talks, seminars, workshops on cybersecurity and web. I have helped to secure many organizations by reporting critical vulnerability as a part of their responsible disclosure program. So yeah, if you have any query on cybersecurity, you can connect with me on Twitter or GD Jalandhar Discord channel. I'll be happy to help you. So moving forward, we have important notice. So all the content which will be shared or delivered throughout the bootcamp is strictly for educational purpose and lies under the code of conduct of GD Jalandhar. And I request all of the participants to follow the code of conduct. And yes, neither GDG, Jalandhar, or nor me will be responsible for any damage or harm caused by any participants. So just the motive is to stay ethical and learn the cybersecurity to enhance your skills. And yes, let me tell you this too, as this is the third week of cybersecurity. So it doesn't mean that all the advanced concepts are going to be covered. This tech drill is a bootcamp based initiative, which will be help you to give a vast understanding and upskills in various advanced concepts. So other than that, we have concepts like SDR, exploitations, hardware or IoT hacking, and many more. So we are not going to discuss on that, and overall we will learn the technical part of cybersecurity and penetration testing. And the content is curated so that you will gain knowledge of important concepts and making yourself industry ready. So moving forward, this is going to be the agenda of entire week, and most of the sessions throughout the bootcamp is going to be a practical based approach. So yeah, today we are going to revise all the knowledge we have covered so far and what is needed to learn the further concepts. On the day two, we will learn some basic concepts and setting our environment or labs, you can say. On the day third, we will understand about various vulnerabilities and approach to find bugs. And after that, on the day fourth, we will take a look on bug bounty platforms and how to get started. And yes, on day fifth and sixth, we will have some interesting hands-on session on practical session. Like we'll do some practical session on bug bounty platforms or yeah. And on day seven, we will wrap up the cybersecurity tech drills series and give the final task. And post completion of the task, we will earn certificates. And yes, don't worry about the task. It won't be that hard. Like just concentrate on your sessions, and it will be easy. It will be easy for you guys. So moving forward, yeah, prerequisites and recap. Let's discuss everything we have learned so far since week one. So moving forward. So yeah, prerequisites. For the prerequisites, I would recommend you to go and check out the week one and week two training videos in the form of a playlist from GD Jalandhar YouTube's channel. Uh, we will share the link in the chat box, and you should. Then we have basic knowledge of Kali Linux and understanding the system design. So Kali Linux, like we should have a knowledge of basic Linux command and the system design, as in understanding the process on how much the element of a system is designed, like the modules, architecture, components, and the interfaces. So this will help you to understand the software application and its use cases so that you can find the flaws easily. Let me take an example, like if there is a web application which can convert MP4 to MP3 by uploading a file. So, and you just had a look at the system architecture and code, and you came to a conclusion that the application is not verifying or validating the file in the server side, or there is no check for the size for the file upload. Then you can exploit it easily, right? So you just need to upload some malicious file along with used data. So this might slow down their service, or it might cause harm to their web application. So similarly, there are many things which can be correlated just after looking at proper software documentation. Then we have understanding and solving CTF challenge. So before diving into this point, how many of you have knowledge on CTFs? You can tell me in the chat box. Okay, looks like many of you have already been there. So now let me ask, how many of you haven't heard or are completely new to CTF? You can tell me in the chat box. Because I had a chance to look at the registrations responses, and I came to know that there are many new beginners who have joined us in the third week. So, okay. Okay, so there are few people who are new to CTFs. So let me explain what it is. So, okay. So just like we have marathon contest for runners and hackathons for developers, where developers compete by developing software solutions and presenting them. So similarly, for people in cybersecurity, we have CTF contest, and CTF stand for capture the flag. So where the flag is hidden somewhere, and the hacker has to search the flag in order to win. So let me elaborate it more. Basically, we will be given a challenge in the form of files, softwares, applications, websites, or etc. So we have to hack into them and find the secret message and submit it to the game server in order to win. So uh, the more interesting parts is there are many companies who are on the basis of CTF. Like some of them are Google, Facebook, Deloitte, CloudSec, and etc. So now a question from me to people who were in the second week of CTF contest. Do you need solution of all the challenges, or it is just fine and you already got the solution? Just let me know in the chat box. Okay. Um, okay. If someone want, we can discuss and demonstrate those CTF questions. Probably this sometime in this week. So the people who are new to TechDrill, they will enjoy it, and those who are new to CTF, they will also enjoy it. So coming up to the next point, next prerequisites. So the next is basics on networking and programming. So, instructor from the previous week have cleared this myth, right? There are few people who say programming is not needed to be a good cybersecurity researcher, which is completely false. To be good in cybersecurity, programming and development skills are very essential. If you won't understand what the code is doing, you won't be able to understand the vulnerability or a flaw. So, it is better to learn languages like C++, JavaScript, and Python. Then we have concepts of cybersecurity and understanding the SDLC. Cybersecurity concepts like CIA and compliance, etc., were discussed in week one. Probably you can refer to the playlist of week one in your free time. And regarding SDLC, it is abbreviated as Software Development Life Cycle. And if you understand how the software is being developed, it will be easy for you to find major bugs just by connecting dots and joining them to form a bigger picture. And finally, we have requirement for this tech trip. So I only need your interest, eagerness, curiosity, and attention to learn cybersecurity. Even if you are into development field, security is essential, and cybersecurity start from you. So moving forward, um, yeah, recap. I'll just quickly give an overview on what all has happened till the dates so that we can don't miss any concepts. So let's take week one. We had insights on cybersecurity, where we understood various products and service based on cybersecurity. So here's a question for you all. Mention any services which are based on cybersecurity. You can use chat box to give answers. Okay, I'll repeat the question. Uh, Mention any services which are based on cybersecurity. Yeah, that's correct, Navdeep. You're at teaming. Okay, cool. So the answer is penetration testing, auditing, red teaming, VAPT, and many more. So, let me go to the slide. Okay. So, before moving forward, I'm asking the another question. Like, mention any products which are based on cybersecurity. Uh, First, I ask services. Now the products which are based on cybersecurity. Oh, antivirus. Nice. Okay. Okay. So I think everyone knows about it. So the answer is antivirus, anti-malware, IDS, IPS, which is intrusion detection system and intrusion prevention system, and then firewall and etc. So you must have heard about types of hackers, the black, white, and gray hat hackers, and also some basic essential concepts like CIA triad. So, can anybody know about what is CIA triad? You can unmute yourself and answer explain the CIA triad. Just okay, but then right, okay, okay. So, can you tell me what is confidentiality, integrity, and availability? Like, what does it means?
Confidentiality means like no one can see the data
Yeah,
without the permission of the authorized person.
okay,
And integrity means no one can change in the data. And Availability means data has to be available for the authorized person.
Okay, very good. That's correct. So, okay, so let me explain. The CIA triad is confidentiality, integrity, and availability. So, as the Rahul said, confidentiality means make sure about the privacy and the security. Like no one can see your data, and without the permission of authorized person. And the integrity means only authorized personnel can modify the data. And then we have availability. So all the services should be available to the users when they need it. So this is all about CIA triad. So moving forward, we have threats and attack vectors. So we discussed about various cyber attack scenarios in the first week, and then we have cybercrime demo. So it's a demo. It was a demo on the week one. So I would suggest that the to those who is new to this week, so you can prefer the week one playlist, so you can understand it in a better way. Then we have important concepts of information security like docs, forensics, OAS, SOC, and etc. So can okay. Sorry, what is integrity? Integrity is, the only authorized personnel can modify the data. Like, if you are the user, then you don't have access to modify the data of, other users. You know? Okay. Moving forward. So I'm talking about, the important concepts like docs, OAS, SOC. So, can anybody tell me what is docs? You can use chat box, or you can simply unmute yourself. Dots. Right. Google Dot.
For queries, ma'am, by using docs, we can get confidential data like misconfigurations,
No, I don't
like
think
if
so.
exact results, ma'am. I mean exact results. Like if we need any particular results and which are exactly, then if we by using docs we can get exact results, ma'am. Not relevant.
Yeah,
Like
yeah,
if you
yeah.
want
We can
particular
say.
thing, when we search any particular thing, we will get irrelevant things plus relevant things. So in
Yeah,
order to make them only exact results, we will use docs, ma'am.
yeah, yeah. Very good. So that's what the dots is. Finding some secret pages and data by using searching. Yeah, it's a advanced searching techniques. Like by using Google Docs, we can search the exact result what we are searching for. So so then moving forward, we have domains in cybersecurity like reverse engineering, web exploitation, cryptography, forensics, binary exploitations, and open source intelligence. Then we learn penetration testing essentials, where we discussed about strategy of penetration testing. And at last, we had a task on reconnaissance, where we had a challenge to gather information about Bharat Agrawal from GT Jalandhar. So moving forward, what we have learned in week two. So we had learned setting up Kali Linux. Like we have set up the environment and the Kali Linux. So and don't worry about the people who don't have it. You can do it by tomorrow. I'll install it. I'll setting up it for you. The next day I'll setting up this for you all. So then we have exploring the important tools. The we had discussed about various tools like Burp Suite, Nessus, online description tools, etc. So and then we have introduction to CTF. and we just had a discussion regarding it in earlier slide. So then we have uh, web exploitation and forensics based on CTF challenges. We had a hands-on session on web exploitation and forensics based CTF challenges, and on the next day we had CTF challenges on cryptography and reverse engineering. Then on next day, we had introduced various CTF platforms like HackerOne, HackerTest.net, EcoCTF, and many more. And also got introduced to CTFtime.org, where all the CTF contests are held on that platform. And at last, we had a CTF contest as a task of week 2, where all of you had done well. Okay, so moving forward. Okay, jal lijiye. So let's drink some water and relax a bit. For people new to cybersecurity, and I know how you guys are feeling. Too much stuff have been covered, and don't worry about that. Well, we are just about to, end this session. So drink the water. Jal, go. Yeah. Okay. So what's the next steps? So, if you have installed Kali Linux, no issues. But if you don't have it, I would recommend you to install VMware Workstation Player. Remember Workstation Player, not any other software because they are paid. And then download and install the Kali Linux ISO file. It depends on your system configuration. Just go to my computer properties, look at the system type, and if you have x86, then it is 32-bit OS, and if you have x64, then it is 64-bit operating system. So according to that, download and install it. Or if you have any issue, you can contact us on the GD Jalandhar Discord channel. We will helping you there. And if you are not understanding like how to install it, then don't worry, we will do it on next time. So yeah, if you have any queries, you can stay back, or you can follow me on my Twitter or any other social media sites. We will stay connected. So, and that's all from my side, guys. Thank you for being an amazing audience. We will meet tomorrow at the same time, and we can end the recording, and let's begin with Q&A session. Yeah.
Okay, thank you so much.
Yeah. If you have any doubts, you can ask. We'll all for Q&A session.
Yeah, hey Shivani, Ashutosh just said, just can you please share these slides? I mean, over the email, like, or like after the session, like it would be shared, or like is the confidential?
We